Hi guys, the JazzieNerd here, and I've already tried and failed to record this video once. The first time I was well into the battle, I was doing quite well for myself, and then my computer restarted. Go figure. Anyway, now that we're back and that hopefully won't be happening again, I'm gonna give this a second try. Anyway, in the last episode, we started the blue campaign, I drew some terrible hands, and I went from being positive I was going to lose the battle to positive I was going to win very, very, very quickly. Go watch the last video and you'll see what I mean. Anyway, in this episode, we are going to continue with Jace's campaign, and the text is as follows, as you can see right up there. A Sphinx named Alhammaret arrives, having heard about the incident. He is a mind mage and a political arbiter. You leave your home to train with Alhammaret, hoping that he can help you control your abilities. He frequently tests your progress. This is going to be a blue-on-blue match, guys. It's going to be very full of counterspells. Oh, at least when my last attempt at completing this match was abruptly halted, I had 2 counterspells in my hand, and I stupidly tapped out all my mana and wasn't able to play them when he played his big creature. So I need to make sure that if I have a counterspell in my hand, that I save mana to use it with. Anyway, we're trying this again. Let's see. This is potentially a better hand than the one I had last time. 2 land, a 2-drop, both Phantasmal Dragons, a Separatist Void Mage, and a Turn the Tide. I like this. I like this a lot. He's going first, which means we get to draw. Please be a land or a low-cost creature. Okay, it's a land. I'm just praying he doesn't get a creature out onto the field before we do. Second main, and he has... Oh, I've seen this before. A 0/5 defender. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, a little tricky to deal with. Okay. Land for the turn, and yay, we have a 3-drop now. It's a thing that can't be blocked, which is fantastic. Okay, we're gonna play Azure Mage. Because we don't have any counterspells in our hand. And besides, I need the creature out. Sure, this thing is crazy high toughness, but it can't kill anything because it has no power. So, that's nice. Okay, land. This is pointless right now, because it only lowers the creature's power, and this thing has no power. I'm not going to play a Phantom Warrior yet. I don't want to tap out everything. Or actually, I need to put this down. I just changed my mind. Because if I'm going to attack with her, I need to have something left over to block with. Okay then. Introducing counterspells, ladies and gentlemen. Unless I pay, well, I have no mana to pay. So basically, this guy is going to the graveyard right now. So, now, if I swing with this, I will have no blockers. Is that necessarily a bad thing? I mean, last battle, he had nothing but defenders on the board until, like, turn 6. Do I want to take that chance? Honestly, I think I do. I want to get some damage off early. He's gonna block. Can't kill my creature. So, no harm, no foul, but I am tapped now. Next turn, though, I can drop a Phantasmal Dragon. Hopefully he didn't have multiple counterspells in his hand. And lo and behold, there are counterspells. I think I want to save that for the whopping, ginormous Goliath Sphinx. I'm going to put in the dragon. He does not have multiple counterspells in his hand. Right now I have a 5/5 flyer. that can go right over the head of his wall. I presume he has a second wall. Instant. Target player draws 2 cards. Well, that's fine. Why are you playing this now? There are cards in his deck that will... Why is he... I mean... I guess this could be okay for us. Oh, he's using it on himself. That's a trick. That's... And a bell tower sphinx. Okay. And a psychic spiral. This is going to be very nice for later on. Now, Phantasmal Dragon or Separatist Void Mage. Phantasmal Dragon or Separatist Void Mage. Dang it, I want a second flyer. So, you put down that one. And then we swing with this one. And I just realized I tapped out all my mana stupidly, like I said I shouldn't do. I doubt he has a Goliath Sphinx in his hand right now. If he does, I would not be able to stop him. Thing is so just a big creature. I doubt he has more than one of it in his deck. No, just a second bell tower. Okay. Well, he's got 2 flyers to my 2 bigger flyers. And lo and behold, there's a third Phantasmal Dragon. I could play this. No point in playing that. No point in playing that. I do not particularly want to tap out all my mana by putting in a third Phantasmal Dragon. I'm definitely not using that because that was what screwed me over last time. Kind of want to hang on to my mana and just swing with the dragons. That is kind of what I want to do. Although part of me really wants to put in a third. I could end this really fast if I put in a third. On the other hand, if he has a counterspell, there won't be anything I can do. So I'm not putting in a third. Attack. And attack. Confirm attack. I could drop Turn the Tide. I waited too long to drop Turn the Tide. It's blocking one of them. And that did not kill my dragon. I was wondering, and now my second main, I can drop another dragon? Do I want to drop another dragon? Then, okay, I do this, my land will untap. No. No. That would defeat the purpose completely. I was wondering if, I mean, this says when Phantasmal Dragon becomes a target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it, and I was worried that meant when it is blocked, when it blocks or is blocked, that would also apply, which is not the case. He has another one of these Bell Tower Sphinxes. Continue. As soon as I could cancel it. Okay, another mana. Great. I would still be unable to play cancel if I still need to play the Void Mage. So let me play the Void Mage. Do I want to do that? I'm freaking out over counterspells and I'm worried this is gonna prove problematic. Honestly, I'm thinking just swing with both dragons again. And then if he tries to put in something super big, I have cancel to stop it. So yeah, we're just gonna go straight to the attack step. Swing with both dragons again. If he blocks both, we'll take out both his flyers. So, confirm attack. Even if he double blocks one of them, he will not be able to kill it and we'll take out one of his flyers. So that dies. That dies. And he now has no creatures that can damage me. And now would actually be a perfect time to play Psychic Spiral. But I don't want to do that. I'm scared of seeing Goliath Sphinx. That is not it. I'm gonna let that go through. Okay, now he has a flying wall, but still no attackers. Let it go through. And we have another cancel. I really like Psychic Spiral right now because our graveyard is huge, and that'll be really, really nice. On the other hand, I'm still scared of big giant creatures. I want to have cancels for them. So, on the other hand, he's well on the verge of milling me. So, I think Psychic Spiral, do some counter mill, would be a good play. I still have 20 life. I still have 20 life. So, yeah, I'm going to Psychic Spiral. We get all of his cards back, and he is now on the verge of being milled. So, that was nice. And then saying swing with all. I will swing with both dragons. Nothing further. Actually, I just realized I should have swung with the Azure Mage as well. He's not attacking with both. He's saving that thing because it can't actually damage me. Oh, and it doesn't have flying. That too. Okay, he's now at 5. This is when I'm starting to worry about that stupid Goliath Sphinx. It's like an 8/7 creature. Okay, he's putting in a Telling Time. I'm not going to cancel that. I don't have the mana to cancel that. He only has 4 mana. Okay, now 5. I'm pretty sure that's not enough to play Goliath Sphinx. Okay. We have a Blind Phantasm. We have a Phantasmal Dragon. We still don't have the mana for me to feel comfortable putting in another 4-drop. But it doesn't really matter because his only blocker does not have flying. So I don't have to put in anything else. I can just win right now. I can just win right now. I don't have... Well, actually, that's a reason for me to want to drop creatures. That's a reason for me to drop creatures. Okay. Does blue have a lot of cards that say destroy target attacking your blocking creature? I don't think so. Blue has counterspells, not straight up destroy. So, I can put in... this 3rd Phantasmal Dragon just in case. And he's canceling it. Not a problem. He's using his counterspell now. Cost is 2, 1 higher than I can afford to pay. And then on the attack step, actually, you know what? Just attack with all. He's only got 5, and 7 of this is... He's blocking the only one he can, but 10 damage is going to get through, and I just won. Okay, much less scary. We didn't even see the Goliath Sphinx. I hung on to those... You could arguably say I hung on to those cancels for no reason. And did we take no damage? We took no damage. We didn't take a single point of damage. In a single duel, had your flying creatures deal 15 damage and was dealt no damage yourself. Phantasmal Dragons, ladies and gentlemen. I freaking love that card. You've bested Alhammaret and proved your power, but something's going wrong. Energy swirls around you, and it feels as though you're rising away from Bryn itself. Alhammaret dampens your magic, pulls you back, and wipes the incident from your memory. Okay, that was a really short battle. He did counterspell me a couple of times, but I mean, that is one thing about blue. Once your creatures are on the field, there's not a whole lot blue can do about it. At least in my experience. Counterspells only work as a creature is being played. Once it's on the field, counterspells are useless against it. That's why when you play blue, the really important thing is not tapping all your mana, which is a rule that I broke a couple times in there, but it worked for me. So it didn't work so well in the battle that my computer restarted during, and therefore you will not be seeing. But anyway, that went very, very, very well. This video is still under 20 minutes, which is very, very nice to see, considering there are a couple videos in this series that are 30-something. Anyway, I will see you guys back here tomorrow, and we will tackle the next part of the campaign. Until then, stay jazzy.